Welcome back everybody to another episode, and in today's episode we are doing another Monster Bass unboxing in today's video, guys. This is my second Monster Bass box I have received, and we're gonna do an unboxing of this box. So here in the Midwest, we're getting into that fall time bite, and before we go through this unboxing here, I want to go ahead and talk about what I'm hoping to get in this box, guys. Now it's the fall time, so what are the bass doing in the fall time? Well, they're starting to push bait fish and push shad up into those shallow pockets and whatnot, and really feed up on them for the winter. I'm hoping to have, you know, some good fall time lures in this box. I have not opened this box at all, so honestly I have no idea what's in the box. I wanted to save it as a surprise. I opened up the last one before I did the unboxing, but I wanted to save this one as a surprise. So before I do this unboxing here, guys, and bust into it, Monster Bass, I have them linked in the description, so if you guys like what you see and you guys want to try out Monster Bass, I highly suggest you guys give them a look on their website. Like I said, it's linked down below in the description, so you guys can go check them out. What's great about Monster Bass, guys, is that they really care about the region that you're fishing, guys. So if you fish like the Midwest, like I do quite a bit, my box is specifically set up for the Midwest. If you live anywhere else in the country, down south, you know, West Coast, East Coast, your boxes are gonna be different because it's gonna be specifically for your region. So let's dive into this. Let's bust this sucker open here and see what we got. All right, we're opening the sucker up. Obviously jam-packed full of stuff. You have your card in here, which tells you what you got and how much each lure is. So the first thing that I'm seeing in this box here, guys, is one of these lures here from Savage Gear. Now, I received one of these from Savage Gear before in my box, but it was like a duck-looking topwater lure. Now, this is actually a bat. If you guys can see that, this is actually like a topwater bat kind of deal. Super cool lure. What I like about getting lures like this in the box is this is something that I'm probably never gonna buy, honestly, off of the shelf. But it's cool to receive them in your box because they're just fun to try out when you're out on the water. So that's pretty cool lure. Next in here, I see a pretty cool Monster Bass sticker. This is something, I think this is a newer sticker that they have coming out, but pretty cool sticker. So the next thing that I'm seeing in here, guys, this thing is going to be absolutely killer, especially for the fall time fishing. Right here, it's like, it's a little minnow style bait here with a little underspin under it to give it a little bit of flash. 3/8 ounce. This is gonna be it's absolutely perfect for the fall time around here, guys. Like I said, those fish are gonna start pushing up into those shallow bays and whatnot, chasing bait fish, chasing shad, feeding up for the winter. They know that they have to feed up. It's just an instinct to them. So this is absolutely perfect. Absolutely, it's exactly what you're gonna want to be throwing for this time of the year. I will definitely be tossing this sucker, no, like, hands down. The next thing, which I'm really happy to see in here, guys, is just a straight spinnerbait, guys. This is gonna be perfect for the fall time. A spinnerbait is one of my favorite lures to throw in the fall time, if not my #1 favorite. And that's just being the fact that, you know, they're feeding up on shad and bait fish, and they're feeding up on big balls of them. And when there's a big ball of bait, you want something that pops out, and a spinnerbait is great for that because of the blades on here. It creates vibration, it creates flash, so it makes the spinnerbait really stand out amongst all those other bait fish that they're feeding on. So you can never go wrong with a spinnerbait in the fall time. This is also a perfect size. A 3/8 ounce to 1/2 ounce is what I like to throw, but 3/8 is about perfect. So the next thing in the box, guys, is this Live Target swim bait here. It's a sunfish style. This is absolutely, it's perfect, guys. This is gonna work absolutely just fine for the fall time here. You know, a lot of bass around my area especially too, they feed up on a lot of sunfish, and this is going to fit the part. You wanna match the bait, match what they're feeding up on, and this right here, there's no reason that this one would not work. So the next thing I'm seeing in here is some Mustad 3/0 hooks here. These are gonna work perfect, and there's some plastics in this box, and these 3/0 hooks are gonna work perfect for those. First bag of plastic here that I'm really looking at and I really like is these Z-Mans here. We've got some Minnow Z's here. They're a perfect color. They're that perfect shad type color, guys. Would work perfect with that 3/0 hook. You could throw this sucker around, or on a little bit of like a weighted swim bait hook as well would work just fine. But like I said, you're gonna match the hatch. Absolutely perfect for this this fall time bite. The next thing we have in here, guys, is going to be, it's actually a drop shot bait here. The color I really like, it's called a Finesse Slammer here. I've never actually had this brand before, but it's almost like a green pumpkin with some purple flake. This is actually really good looking. I really like this, you know, when the water temps really start to cool off and we start to get some more finicky fish. A drop shot's a great lure to go to, and this is an absolute like perfect drop shotting bait. So I'm really impressed with that. Actually really super excited to try these out. Lastly, our last package of plastics here is gonna be some worms here. These are some more, looks like some more like finesse drop shot style worms here. Especially when, like I said before, you know, those water temps start to really cool off. Those fish tend to get a little more finicky. These little drop shot style baits are gonna work perfect. The color is absolutely perfect on here. It's that green pumpkin color with black flake that always works well for these areas. Yeah, so that was the entire box, and really quick, I'm gonna take the card and tell you guys the amount for each lure in here. So that Savage Gear topwater bat is gonna come in at $15. The Live Target swim bait is gonna come in at $10. The Strike King spinnerbait is gonna come in at $5. The Roadrunner minnow with the underspin, that's gonna come in at $6. The Z-Man plastics there are gonna come in at $4. Great Lakes baits there, the little drop shot worm is gonna come in at $5. Another drop shot bait from X Zone is gonna come in at $5. And then the package of Mustad hooks is gonna come in at $3. So altogether about $53 worth of lures in this box. You absolutely can't beat that, guys. There's some really useful things in this box, especially for the fall time. Since it is the fall time around here, I was hoping for exactly what I got in the box. I got a spinnerbait, that's exactly what you'd want for the fall time. I got a lot of baits that are gonna resemble bait fish for this time of the year, and that's absolutely dynamite lures for this time of the year. Like I said, they're pushing up those shad and bait fish up into those bays, and this is exactly what you're gonna want in your box. Is exactly what I got in here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video unboxing the Monster Bass box. If you guys want to check them out, go ahead. Link is in the description down below. Go ahead, check them out, see their website, see if it's something that you're interested in doing. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.